All right, what's going on? We're back with um our round robin tournament for our three color singleton. I'm gonna be here casting with Gary, as known as Tink. And on the bottom here on the play, we have Tasha and we have Drew on the top on the draw. These are
Greetings
two of
all.
our These are two of our newer players, so let's see what they got. We're just trying to keep them active and keep learning. So whenever you're ready, they can start.
And we are also in round two.
Oh, that is correct. We are in round two, and I believe both of them are 0-1 currently.
They are. I did play Drew in round one for an epic mirror match. But it looks like Tasha won the die roll and she's going to start off strong with a Diablo. It's never
She
bad
has
to
the
start off with a Diablo.
green purple steel here.
I noticed her deck tends to be a little bit more aggressive with the locations and the evasives.
Yeah, that's true. I did notice that too. I watched game one. Looks like Drew missed a one drop, so she just gets the quest here for free.
I wonder
I would
what
probably,
Drew's turn two is going to be because if he plays the grandmother and then eats her, it doesn't really accomplish too much. I think it could be a Chromacon.
yeah, could be a Chromacon, but if you're starting off slow with a Chromacon and then you're allowing your opponent to draw more cards when they already have the advantage, maybe it has
100% agree.
maybe it has to be the Tala here.
Just to kill the Raven.
Yeah, you get to kill the Raven, and then I guess you completely it to,
To do
or
the same
maybe, or
guy.
maybe Elsa to draw a card,
You could also Storm
or
Rage off of
actually,
her.
yeah, that's true. Or there's actually I didn't even notice it, but there's the 3-cost Tinkerbell that quests for 2,
It's the Tala.
and it's also a 3-cost Singer.
He does have a Lexington here.
Yeah, I would ink the Palace card and play Lexington for sure. It just sucks because
It's never going to untap again.
you have two draw cards that, yeah, exactly. You have two draw cards that are basically gonna say, "Oh, your guy, your guy just doesn't do anything for the rest of the game."
What do you think she was
I'm
fearing not questing with the bird?
I'm curious. I was gonna say the same exact thing. Because whatever you are fearing, it's gonna die anyways, right?
I mean, maybe Peter Pan?
That's that's true. That's true. But your Lexington kills it, so I would be fine with that.
True.
Let's see
Maybe
what we got here.
he'll kill the
Because
bird.
if you look at Drew's hand, if he can regain control, it looks like he will have quite the amount of spells to just combat anything, as he, has the best 3 spell cards. And still,
Yeah, I mean, if he punches the oh, that's interesting. I was gonna say punch the bird and then shock the bird and force the Lexington to run into you, maybe.
yeah, I agree with that.
I do like the Wildcat. Definitely a big
Yeah.
fan of that card.
Evasive, and you can banish an item. Oh, that's not bad. 2-3. Gotta go for the Dumbo here, right? Yeah.
She's protecting her Diablo quite a bit here.
Now the question is, do you kill the Tala, or do you just quest
I think you just quest. Like
and
you
leave
don't
the
want to ramp
Lexington
it.
up? You quest and leave the Lexington up.
Oh yeah, yeah, definitely.
That way, if the Tinkerbell ever turns sideways, you can just kill it.
But she is setting herself up for next turn. A friends and a finders. That's a lot of cards.
That is true. But
Unless
since
we
we can
got
see
another.
both hands, yeah, I was gonna say, but because we can see both hands, if she drew a character, she would be able to sing the strength
But
or
Drew can run into the bird now.
that is true. He could run into the bird, and he drew Mulan.
I guess he's gotta prioritize the Dumbo here, right?
Yes, because he gets 2 cards every turn. Tasha will get 2 cards every turn. So maybe, oh man, it just maybe you go the let the Storm Rage on, kill the Diablo, and you hard cast a Zeus on the Dumbo.
Yeah, but why not just attack the bird?
Oh yeah, you could just attack the bird. My bad, my bad. You're right, you're right.
He's thinking hard here. I'm guessing it's gonna be ink that Mulan.
The problem is he just has a lot of dead cards here,
Yeah,
like that aren't helping him get into the game. I mean, just because we can see, even if you hit the Dumbo, she has Friends and Finders, which are 2 draw cards that just say, I get the same amount of cards as you, and you just wasted 2 cards to kill my guys, and didn't really get anything. Yeah, I think you have to hardcast the Zeus here, just to be safe, kill the Dumbo. Oh, she sung it.
he sung it.
I mean, he sung it.
But I
But it
mean,
does set him up
Tinkerbell
for a Pete.
technically sang it. Hell yeah, Pete's strong. Maybe he'll just
Pete
put it.
is, yeah, Pete is definitely strong here. Oh, he's still Zeused.
When he
But
hit
now
the
the
lucky.
Dumbo can just kill it.
Oh, that's a good ink card right there.
It is. So the question is, do you just play the Wildcat and you kill the Tinkerbell here? Ink the Rafiki? That way you could set up not only the Dumbo draw, but you can also set up a singing for the friends.
Yeah, I think that would be the play because you have to get rid of the evasive now because it's also a singer.
Yeah, you have to kill that, ink the Rafiki, play the Wildcat. And then next turn you set yourself up for if you want to draw 5 and draw 2, or you could just draw 2 with the Dumbo effect, gain some lore, and then
Yeah,
potentially draw more cards to play.
draw while the drawing's good,
Or another possibility is you'll be able to sing the friends.
and then play the
You
binders.
can Dumbo effect, and then you can ink a card and still play the finders.
There's
Which
a
then
lot of
you're
options here that I don't think there's a whole lot of bad ones.
oh, I disagree with that though. I definitely think you just run into the Tinkerbell
Yep, clear out the
and you
evasive.
just yeah. To go with Sir Hiss instead of
Oh,
Wildcat. Maybe not thinking about the 3 cost singer for friends, or maybe it's just Dumbo's gonna sing it. She also didn't ink.
yeah. I mean, she's probably valuing the item removal as she doesn't have any. But I'm wondering if Drew here is still gonna hold on to that Chromacon.
No, I think at this point you ink the Chromacon and you're probably setting up a Pete. He set up the Pete with a oh maybe not. Maybe we're setting up Calhoun on the board with a lot of evasives.
Well, he could sing with Tinkerbell now to kill the Dumbo.
Yeah, I mean that's probably the play, and then Sir Hiss trades.
There we go.
And that's exactly why the Dumbo should have killed the Tinkerbell last turn.
Yep, maintain that board state.
These are definitely plays that we can go over with and just explain like our thought process and what like even though we can see both hands, Like I always try to think of what play would I make just based on board state, not based off what I can see.
Yeah, this tournament isn't to necessarily showcase the the dominance of glitch or anything. We do have some newer players, but they're coming along great. They're learning a lot, progressing faster than expected. But there's always room to learn and work on. This is a lot of this is their first TCG, and so the fact that they are getting that competitive itch and that excitement to play is pretty exciting in itself.
Yeah, and as we're trying to keep them engaged with all these little tournaments that we're doing on the side, with this one being our first one, but we have plans to do other ones. I mean, it's definitely just a great experience just to have them overall like have their own mind of how they would build decks, and then keep them in the spirit of wanting to play the game. Because I know that just from playing, me and Gary can attest to this, but there are some times where the game just feels kind of dry and repetitive, and it could be turning off to new players.
And especially, with the DLC season basically done for the year, the way that they've been running tournaments, um, it's challenging to find a reason to play, especially here in Northern California. Luckily, we do have a few case tournaments coming up. We've got some strong people in the community like MGL, so shout out to them. And we do have some other local stores around us who are going to be doing some exciting things like Poker Recycler, DVY.
Yeah, most definitely. And I'll travel for the case tournaments. I'll go compete for case tournaments. Even though I'm not traveling to any more DLCs or even CCQs at this point, but I'll definitely go there and be ready to compete for a chance at a case. Or just even a couple boxes.
Do you think this is where she takes the opportunity to sing some friends
You would want to think so.
or clear the board with?
Or maybe they just improvise and clear.
Yep.
You still get the draw card.
There's the friends.
And these are some of the times that when we're like talking about it, like we see like little decision making that could have changed the game a long time ago with just the plays that you choose to do.
And even how you choose to ink, especially in this format of singleton, you're never going to
Yeah,
see that card again.
correct. So let's see here.
I think she has to get rid of the dock, right?
Yeah, you're probably killing the dog here.
To protect your merfolk.
Yeah, probably. I mean, what I would do here, I would probably ink the squeaks and play the Elsa and just run into the dock with my 2 evasive and then quest for 2. And then it forces Drew to decide, do I want to kill the Merfolk now? Or do I want to try to look at another top card? And if he looks at the top card that gets something, then your Merfolk will be able to quest for 2 again, hopefully.
Yeah. Oh, is that it?
Nope, hard casted
Friends.
binders.
Finders, yeah. She did get the. Oh,
Yeah,
that's great. Force him to discard that in a random lone card.
now he gets to fire the cannons for the Merfolk.
But he is going to be able to boost and
Yeah,
check
he'll
out
get to
what
look at
I've got.
the top 2 cards.
Do you think he'll look at the top two, or do you think he'll just take a gamble so he can play whatever he draws?
If it was me, I'm probably gonna boost just to look at the top 2.
I'm in agreement. Try to pick up a answer to the evasive.
Yeah, yeah, there you go. Man, I really wish we can see the cards that are being looked at.
He's gonna get an elk. Nope. Okay. Got his team.
That's not bad.
Not at all.
The problem is though, you still got this evasive threat. Oh, now if she just holds this go-go, that go-go can be huge later on. At this point, I think the dock's kinda eh. I'm probably
Yeah,
gonna just pull the lever and maybe
but you
draw 2
gotta
cards.
you gotta kill the dock at some point.
You can still kill it with the improvise.
Yeah.
Oh, she said discard whatever you just added.
That's not a terrible move.
Yeah, it's not bad.
Especially if she knew that it was more than a forecast card.
Now you probably improvise here? Interesting. Just going full evasive, just saying, hey, I'm gonna race you. And what a top deck.
It's a strong card to get. And do you
What
just
a
search
top deck here.
for ink at this point?
Yeah, I think so. I think you probably grab the worst of the two and you just
Yeah.
ink it. And he chose an uninkable.
Okay.
He said, I want to race. Now the question is, do you have to just kind of throw your board into the Goliath?
I'm thinking you do.
Or do you wait? Because at this point, you're kind of in a bad situation, you know?
You might have to actually run into the peat. Might be a better move. There we go.
Beat it is.
But that dock is doing so much damage. She's got to put an end to his reign.
Yeah. And the issue with Pete and Goliath is Goliath's gonna get you 2 cards every turn. Pete's only gonna get you one.
True, but it gets you the cards at the end of your turn as opposed to on your turn.
Let's see. I think I would have sequenced that a little different just in case. Oh, he's not gonna use develop. And now you're in a really bad spot here if you're Tasha.
Oh, there you
Oh, those are two pretty ridiculous cards.
go. She really
Zeus.
just has to start punching that dock.
Yeah.
But with the herring,
Well, so now
it's
that
good.
you have the herring, maybe you're just questing here. But the problem is Doc probably already got 4 lore, I want to say.
About to get 5. It's a lava axe for magic.
And little does Tasha know, but Sven's gonna come down and ruin the Wildcat's life. And if I was
Sven is
Drew, I would
a
ink the Cobra probably and just play the Dumbo.
critic. Yeah, especially with
Because you're
the
already going to 14.
yeah, and the lets you draw a card with the elk.
Yeah. You get to draw 3 cards next turn. Would happy too, because it's an evasive.
No, actually, maybe you don't because that would technically you'll have game in hand.
Well, Black Heron kills something,
Dock.
right? And then 1, 2, 3, 4. And then that goes to 17, and then Cobra go to 19.
Looks like
Yeah.
he took your advice.
I mean,
Yeah.
it's a perfect 6, Iago and Doc.
Yeah.
And then you have to kill the opposing Doc. Oh, interesting. Decided I want to see, can I draw something?
A lot of item hate. So it looks like she was expecting some items
Yeah.
from all of us.
Luckily, I am only on 2 items, I believe.
Believe I'm only on 2 as well.
One of them's just one of them has been pretty useless. I debated on just taking it out completely.
Which one was it?
A popsicle.
Oh, yeah.
But funny enough, it helped me a couple times where I was just able to draw. You probably just draw 3 cards here with all your evasives. Yeah.
Oh, Queen's Castle.
Yeah, it just seals the game. Can't answer all the bodies.
And another McDuck Manor.
Yep. Yeah, and in here you just kind of just win the game. Can't answer all the bodies and a 7 health location.
It's got to throw
Gonna play
people
the
in
quick
the
shot.
castle, right?
No, he's just gonna play the quick shot. Yeah, then you just pass.
Was it worth playing the quick shot? I mean, it
No,
probably doesn't matter, but
but he probably yeah, he's probably just thinking it doesn't matter here. I'm at 18.
out of spite, if I was Tasha, I would kill that castle. She got so close to the combo.
Yeah. Unfortunately, even if she did have the combo, she didn't have a singer to properly sing it, shift, and then kill the castle. Or else that would have been pretty amazing.
Came close, though.
Yeah. If I'm Gary here, yeah, I'll probably just kill the castle.
Yeah, could have killed the Leela to beat up on a child.
Yeah, that's true too.
And Drew takes game number 1. And so, like,
Little
creating these
decisions.
interesting tournaments with limited card pools and Tasha's a newer player, so she didn't get a chance to play with a lot of the older cards that some of us have played with. But it helps newer players with their creativity and problem solving because you're trying to win with jank, and so you have to think outside the box as opposed to a constructed event where you've played your deck 100 times.
Right. And it looks like they both kept their hand, according to the game log.
So she's got a pretty strong hand there. And that Diablo is wanting to come down again. Oh,
Like me and
and
Chernobog's.
right? And a Cinderella, though.
Yeah, the hands are very strong. Even though there's no turn 2 ramp, you still have the Tala, which will eventually act as a ramp.
Do you just ink the Mulan here and pass?
Uh, Yeah, that's what I would do. Funny enough, it's like sometimes it's like they can hear what we're thinking.
Well, Tasha's going to get that Christopher Robin out and
You
start
probably ink
causing
the
serious damage here.
Yeah, you probably ink the Olaf again.
Yep.
The same thing, kind of just like last game, you ink the Olaf, except for this time you just have slightly more aggression. Yeah. Quest for one, knowing that they can't answer it.
Turn in sideways. So long, Cobra. You had a good run.
Yeah, definitely I would ink the Cobra here.
Sets you up with a Tala. Next turn gives you a smash.
Exactly. I'm thinking Tala kills the Diablo and then you smash the Christopher Robin.
Nice. Good job, Drew.
This is the one that gives an evasive if it moves it, right? Yeah.
If there's an evasive on it, which is a strong card with the hiss.
Yeah. So you can ink the Prince Philip here and set up the location now. It gives you 2 at the beginning of your turn, and the next turn you can play the hiss and move it in.
Do you think it's maybe get rid of the bell instead?
That could be the bill. Yeah. Oh,
Oh,
she chose not to go the aggressive line. Because my thought process is, if you go the aggressive line, you would force Drew into playing an awkward line. Instead of doing what you want to do, now you have to answer my aggressiveness.
I agree. And then it would stop the smash. I mean, she doesn't know that there's a smash, but
I think you would still probably have to smash in this current situation though. Even
yeah,
if it
you're
was
definitely gonna
Philip
have
in
to
the
stop.
location, I think it's the you kill the Diablo and then you kill the Robin.
Yeah, you got to
But
stop
then
the pain.
the location would have just done so much work here. Let's see. Let's see the smash come down.
Okay, there's the first part. And the
Ooh, got a smash
smash
of your own.
smash.
And the good thing is here too, the Prince Philip will be able to quest for free, essentially. Maybe he's debating if he wants to smash because he doesn't have inkable cards because his hand is a lot of uninkables.
It is, but statistically, he shouldn't draw more, right?
Uh, don't know how many he's on.
True.
Oh, I wonder, are we
One
gonna see
dude.
a Fire the Cannons on the Christopher Robin and Tala into the Robin?
That wouldn't be a terrible. Yeah, they
That's
called it.
what we're seeing.
He really valued the ramp.
Yeah, it must have been exactly what I was saying.
Oh, storm.
Interesting.
Well, she still gets to turn sideways, throw down
Yeah.
a hiss in a book,
In
which
this
will be.
situation, are you still gonna ink the bill?
I'm
I think
still
you
into
still
the
ink the
bell.
bill, right?
I think cost 5, and she hasn't been eagerly wanting to get to 5 ink.
And plus you have characters with small butts, so the bill doesn't do much here.
She quests for 2, and she slaps hard.
Yeah, that's true. But I'm saying to get value out of her, the Prince Philip only has 2 health, so if you kill something and you put 1 damage and you move 1 damage, you're probably not really getting yourself anywhere.
All right,
So you
so with
probably
Bell,
quest for 3
right?
here.
Bell is stronger than a lot of the beast. Does that mean that she was held captive for no reason? She could have just beat
Uh,
up Beast and walked away. Like
I mean,
most Beast are under 4 power.
that's very true. But they all seem to have a lot of HP. So would they just trade?
Uh, she could beat up the 2/3 beast. There's a 4/4 beast that kills an item. That would be a
Yeah.
trade. But the
And there's the
point is that
3/5 beast.
you could fight your kidnapper to stalemate, right?
Yeah. I mean, you're not wrong there, Gary. Interesting lore you're creating.
Yeah, see? I should make what is it? Beauty and the Beast 2. Should hire me as
So
a writer.
are we gonna see a Fire the Cannons on the Sir Hiss and a Cinderella to ramp, and then you're gonna play the Vincenzo the following turn?
Yeah,
That's what we're seeing.
What would you ink? Probably the dock.
Um,
Try to recover with the how far I'll go.
maybe it's the how far I'll go.
Yeah.
Since it's uninkable, and then that way you can potentially have your dock um get you value. Or it could be the smash. No, it was how far I'll go.
Yep. She has to smash here in order to keep the aggression.
Yeah. Do you draw two cards? Yeah, you draw two cards first.
Oh,
I
she's
think, yeah.
one step closer to the combo.
Yeah, I think you have to smash here. I think you're right, Gary.
It tend to be. It's kind of my X-Men power. She discarded her
Mean
combo
malicious.
piece,
Press for three. It looks like she's just saying, hey, I'm just gonna race you.
which isn't a bad play. She's got a pretty big head start.
Get the ink the palace card, play the Vincenzo, kill
I
a
think
Diablo. That
you
sounds
don't think
bad.
it's the Chromacon,
Yeah, maybe you're just playing Chromacon, draw a card, play the palace card. All right. Hey, are we gonna Vincenzo the Diablo? Or are we gonna say fine? Enough of the Diablo. It's given you too much.
yeah,
We
it appears
are.
so.
And little does Drew know. He just gave up both cards that get to kill Dumbo.
She did get the Yzma though.
Yeah.
Strong card.
So this is what I would do here. I know it might sound a little weird. But what if you ink the Yzma, you play the clear bell to draw a card, and then you play the pull lever to draw two more cards?
Yeah, that's not bad by any means. Because you're gonna
Because you
have
need to
some
find an answer to
difficulty.
yeah, you need to find an answer to kill this Vincenzo. And Yzma's not gonna really help you. Dumbo's not gonna really help you.
Well, Yzma does survive. She is a 3/3, so she could just run into it.
Yeah, but then anything else just gets to kill it. And I think that's where the issue may lie. Maybe you're gonna ink the clear bell here.
I'm thinking I would ink the Clarabelle.
Yeah.
You need
That way
that.
you can set up to pull a lever potentially, and then you can play the Yzma out next turn, go into 7 ink.
It'd be
So would
nice
you
if
just I
she
think
had
we
to
just quest with the Philip, yeah? You
provoke
turn
him
to
to
the
attack you.
yeah, you turn to the beatdown and you say, "Hey, you can't quest for 3 because you gotta answer me
Um,
or you lose."
yes, but then you have to worry about a bell.
Yeah, I mean that's very true.
It's only one out of 48 cards, 45 in play, three in hand.
All right, Palace Guard, Scuttle. And now you set up your dock.
Replay.
Oh, drew the Demona.
And that's going to be able to clear boards next turn.
Drew may just be able to turn this game around.
Yeah, way to catch up.
And a
But she,
Clarabelle becomes useless here.
it does, but she still has a chance.
Yeah, but I think here, man, I know it sounds
I think you play the Yzma.
crazy, but I think I think you have to play the Yzma and ink the Clarabelle here.
And just start because she quests for two.
Yeah,
Right? She drew first.
found another draw cards. Every single one of the cards in her hand draws.
But it shows she put some thought into making her deck and what's a priority. So definitely happy for the deck that she created here. And there's the Yzma.
Yeah, I think the only thing is she's getting a lot of her draw cards and none of her removal cards. So we know that the Demon is gonna come down, or at least I would think so. I would probably ink the Elsa here, play the Happy, and then play the Demona, and just start to pressure the game.
I mean,
Scuttle gets to
he
Scuttle
might
gets to
try
kill the
to
Yzma.
he might try to play everything. Yeah, like tap down the Yzma with the Elsa, and then run into the Dumbo, play happy. That way you can kill the Dumbo next turn.
Yeah, could do that. Yeah, probably Scuttle into the Yzma,
Yep.
quest with everything, and then put 2 damage into the Dumbo. Or maybe we don't put any damage.
I think you would have to.
I mean, I would put 2 damage in there at the very minimum.
More draw card.
Man, it's really unfortunate here. Really unfortunate that we're just not finding an answer here. We're just finding a bunch of draw cards.
And just no time to cast them.
Yeah, it's one of those things kind of like game one where you have to prioritize casting them early before the game starts to get out of control. And then now it's like, oh, I need to find an answer when I'm already so behind.
Draw while the drawing's good.
It's little sequencing here, the same thing as game one, that I think Tasha could have potentially ran away with the game.
Yeah, I think if she played that location, it would have been a whole different game.
Yeah, I think I could be wrong, but I think she would have won by now. Because Drew wouldn't have been able to do everything that he wanted to do because he would have had to answer the pressure. Yeah, he just gets to kill something with damage, but that's it.
Well, she's hanging in there though. The clock's not insane. Gonna be 4.
1, 2, 3, 4, depending on what's drawn. One
One
jump.
jump.
Maybe you just sing it with the dock.
Yeah. But definitely Dumbo has to go down. Stop that hurt.
Yeah, you probably sing it with the dock. See what the new 3 cards that you draw are.
Yeah, she may just get a song out of it that lets her just shoot the Dumbo, or lets him shoot the Dumbo. Because he
Yeah.
seems to be playing a lot of removal.
Ba boom.
That is a removal card.
Yeah. So maybe you just play the baboom and then Elsa smack into it. Oh,
Oh,
we're not doing that.
a happy. At least the other way around
You would
could
have
have,
kept the happy.
yeah, and could have quested for one more too.
Yeah, and then it would have let you set up a Manor and a Ursula the following turn. I guess you can go ink the little Clarabelle, play the big Clarabelle and Captain Hook, and draw 2 cards.
Or you can play the hook, play the Clarabelle, draw one card, and then sing, I guess, if you want, or cast friends if you wanted to.
Yeah, that's true too.
Looks like that's what she opted for. Oh,
What does Gizmo Duck do?
he gets to attack ready characters,
Oh,
but he punches for 4. So big
are
number.
are are we gonna ink the friends and play the Gizmo Duck?
I think I probably would just to.
Because you need to start answering the board as soon as possible. Because next turn we're going to 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. We're going to 15. I mean,
which puts him at
we
lethal.
yeah we can see the hand, so we know We know what's gonna happen here. So if I'm Drew here, I'm putting all the pressure on the board, and I'm probably inking Baboom, and I'm gonna play my other three cards, and I'm just
You
gonna quest and
you
say
think
I have
ink
game on the
Baboom?
board.
I think I'd probably Baboom the hook.
Yeah, I mean you can Baboom the hook, but if you turn to the beatdown where you just go, hey, I'm gonna play an Ursula that says I get the quest for what, three, right?
Yeah.
Like that mana is gonna get me two. That's already, because if you quest with everything here, it's one, two, three, four. You're already at 15. Manor plus Ursula already put five on the board.
Kills in the same turn.
Yeah, and unfortunately, it's looking like another 2-0 is gonna happen. I believe every single game so far that we have watched has been a 2-0,
The
except for mine and
only
yours.
correct. That is the only one in the entire tournament so far.
Everything else has been completely one-sided, just 2-0. Even if some of the games were close, the same player seems to be able to steal both victories. And also, just to note, Drew won both of these games on the draw.
His deck is pretty well built. It's hard to go wrong with purple blue steel. It's hard to poorly construct it.
Yeah, it's not bad at all.
I think green is a very challenging color to play. Oh, all right. Buffed up the gizmo to 5.
Yeah, I know normally Tasha's a purple steel player, so maybe she just seen the synergy with the purple green. I
Do
was
you
like,
think?
hey, I can play.
Okay, that's good. And yeah, I don't think it matters what she does at this
No, it does
point.
not. Because the McDuck Manor gets you two. So no matter what you kill, there's
Well, you
just too many lore on the
gotta
board.
kill stuff out of spite, you know?
And that's the GG's. Drew takes it 2-0.
Thanks for watching all, and keep in mind we are in round 2, so there are plenty more games to come.
Yes, so
For watching.
we're trying to upload every single game from the round robin just to give you guys more gameplay from not only the few higher level players we have, but also the lower level players that we have.
See you in the next one.
See you guys.